I'm live. All right. Hold on. Just got to open. Didn't mean to open it up there. What's up, Spicoli? You are first. Stay high. He's probably not. Probably not. So, I got a lot of stuff for you guys. So we got two people right now. Let's see if anybody else filters in the next couple minutes before I get started. How are you guys doing today? Thanks for being the firsts. What's up, Captain Crunch? Just finishing up. I'm gonna kind of continuing my lunch, but thanks, bro. I am doing great. Hope you are too. Right on, bro. Life is good. So, I've been talking to the team a lot this morning. So, I can tell you, as always, I talk to the team a lot every day. What's up, Kronos? There's a lot going on in the background. I can tell you mentally, like I was a little off the last few days for whatever reason, but I can tell you I'm back now. But there's always a lot going on in the background. So even if it doesn't seem like I'm saying that there's always a lot going on in the background. All right. I think we can get started. So the big news, I'll just start with the big news. All right. So you guys that get here first, you get to hear it first. We got a few big news, but one of them is we are, hey, Jome, we are listed on crypto.com, not the central exchange, just like we're listed there, but not like you can't buy one token on crypto.com. So we're not like on the exchange. We're just listed on crypto.com. So you can see our information there. We're also listed on Binance. And it's an unofficial listing right now on Binance. It's just tracking our price at the moment, but people can see us there. And full listing will come when the volume picks up for one token, so which it will. Yep. So we're getting kind of listed everywhere, getting more eyes on us, and what's up, Beefy Go? So yeah, that was a pretty cool thing because we obviously we're on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. We were not it was a pleasant surprise to get listed on crypto.com and then to show up on Binance as well. So Prisma's pre-sale is tomorrow. So definitely check that out. It's going to be on Pink Sale. I did an AMA with Prisma on today's Wednesday. I did it on Monday, and it was a good AMA, but I didn't record it. It was a Discord AMA. What's up, Custom Games Modes? MAGA Warzone, what's up? So it'll just be, it will have happened, and if you were there, you were there. It's kind of like Woodstock, although they recorded Woodstock. But anyways, also we're gonna have staking for 1 and 2 token. And we are going to be talking to Kevin about this, Kevin at Prosperity Truth Coalition, because he said, let me give my dog another cracker because he's misbehaving. Kevin at Prosperity Truth Coalition, he said that we can either get rewards from staking with them we can either get rewards in BEP20 XRP or in any other token. And so Lucky came up with this idea this morning as he was drinking his morning coffee, and his greatest ideas come when he's drinking his coffee in the morning. And he said, why not ask Kevin if people can be rewarded in Seifu Go as well? So you would have a choice. You can choose what you'll be rewarded in, either XRP or Seifu Go. And we'll see if they can do that, because that would be kind of cool. You could stake your 1 or 2 token or both and get Seifu Go as a reward. So what's up, Wise Choice Money? The price has been rebounding a little bit. Let me see where I think we were at 22 cents last I checked. Bitcoin, but yeah. Yep. That is the smart choice. It is. So price is at 22 cents now for 1 token. So that's cool. Let me see what 2 is doing. Uno momento, por favor. Pulling up Dex Screener real quick. 2 is, I just look at the conversion rate for 2 token. I don't really care what the price is, because it goes up or down with 1 token, but the conversion rate is 3.29 right now. So I've been playing around with that a little bit. Right now is a pretty good price. Usually I wait until 2 gets down closer to 3, and then I'll buy, and then I'll sell when it's like 3 point. Usually I wait until like 3.7 or 3.8 or 4, but it hasn't been getting that high lately. But it's fun to play around with that a little bit. Just a good way to, it's kind of like accumulating free 1 tokens, because it doesn't really cost anything. When your tokens are in 2, it's not like you've lost them. They're still there. They're just in 2. And then you can swap back and have more 1, if you swap back at the right time. So thank you, Spicoli. It's really, really good alpha. There's a lot of people that tell me about their it must be crypto. It just attracts people that like to give us all this information. Now, let me ask you, Spicoli, is beard seed oil like something that is healthy to consume? Captain Crunch saying we just need fresh meat in 2. What's up, Dustin? So, no, I know beard seed oil, but you're always hearing about seed oils. I know it's just for I don't even know what it is, but I know it's for the beard. Anyways, what else do I got for you guys? Beard seed is beards. I gotcha. Words of I gotcha. Isn't there something called beard seed oil? Maybe it's just beard oil. I don't know. I know nothing about beards. I can't grow one, so I'll just stop talking about something I know nothing about. So, let me see. So yeah, we got staking for 1 and 2 coming in Prosperity Truth Coalition. Prisma, the pre-sale starts tomorrow and it goes until Sunday. So it's going to be on Pink Sale. So if you want to check it out, just go to Pink Sale's website and you can find the information there. And 1 token has a 2% stake in Prisma. We have 2% of their supply. And the cool thing about that, which the team had to explain to me a little bit, is that when you do something through Pink Sale, half of the money that you raise, half of the BNB that you raise is in your liquidity, goes to your liquidity. So like 51% of it goes to your liquidity. I'm going to try to explain this because I think I hadn't understood this morning. But what that means is that half of the supply of Prisma will be in their liquidity, and that means only half of it will be in circulation. And we have 2% of the total supply, even though only 50% will be in circulation. So in essence, if you're keeping up with me, we have 4% of the circulating supply of Prisma tokens, which is going to equal a lot of rewards for the project. And what we're going to do with those rewards is we are going to be pumping them into, what are you guys talking about? We are going to be pumping all of those Prisma rewards into 1 token, and we're going to be swapping some of those 1 tokens to 2 token. So we're going to be pumping 1 and 2, and it's going to be creating all kinds of price appreciation. It's going to be causing some arbitrage opportunities in 2 token, because right now it's been a little slow with 2 token, but I mean, there are opportunities if you keep your eye on it. But yeah, we're going to be pumping the price, and that's just from Prisma. And then we also own 2% of Prosperity Truth Coalition, so of their supply. And we're working on getting 2% of Nanomatic. I think Lucky's still in talks for that. We're going to try to get some baby Seifu. Is that what it was called? That's another one that we're working on. We're working on that. So as you can see, Lucky is hard at work behind the scenes, setting up all these passive revenue streams that are going to be coming into 1 token, and we're going to be using it to pump the price, and it's going to be magnificent. So just know that 1 token has some very good days ahead. Someone brought up something. What's up, Seifu Warrior? Someone brought up something in the Discord this morning about what Dio said, and Lucky had a response to that. They did. Nanomatic, I think it's not the founder that rugged. I think it is a dev or something like that. So Lucky is working with them to get them back on sound footing. So as a result, I think they're going to be very appreciative and give us a good OTC deal, something like that. I don't want to talk. Hopefully they don't watch this and see that I said that. But anyways, he's working with them right now because Lucky is a master at fixing problems in crypto projects. I don't know anybody who's better than Lucky at it. So he's helping them. He's a generous guy. He helps other projects as well. So I don't know how he does it all, but he manages to fit like 50 hours into a 24-hour day. It was a member. Okay. So Spicoli's saying it was a member. So anyways, back to the thing about Dio. This is something that someone wrote in the Discord. And I don't remember who it was. It was Patrick that wrote this. He said, hi, friends. Dio wrote yesterday that in the case of the liquidity pair, Seifu Go and One, due to the thin liquidity of One, there will be a massive reduction in the price of One. It's true? Is this true? And Lucky responding to him. Yeah, seriously. What's up, Senor Rojo? And Lucky responded to him, hey, Patrick, Dio is extremely smart and he's my friend. I think you're misinterpreting him. As more pools enter the Seifu Go system, it will only grow and accelerate value. The whole concept of them holding off pairs for a short time was to allow value to grow to Seifu Go and burn down some supply. They accelerated the value process of Seifu Go by removing the supply themselves yesterday. Now all Seifu Go needs is a bit of volume for people to recognize the spike price difference. That's where more pools come into play, helping grow the volume. Reason you're not seeing rapid transcended growth on Seifu at the moment is the large supply Seifu has, multiple millions of tokens in circulation, and no one is heavily buying it due to avoiding the taxes altogether. How one SGO will operate is different. People will buy us for low supply and 1% tax, and we will rapidly grow on the chart because of those two factors, because of our low supply and our low tax. We have an extremely small pool in 2 token that benefits as well while price goes up. So not financial advice, but it would be extremely wise to get more 2 token because as 1 token goes up due to SGO, 2 will rapidly increase as well. Heavy Lift, what's up? Seifu Go 1 pair launch date. We don't know yet. We're working on getting that information though. All right, I got more for you guys. So I was talking to the team because I'm always thinking about, I think about taxes a lot. And Yanni says maybe I think about them too much. Maybe I do. So I was trying to figure out what's up, Neil? I was trying to figure out what the cost would be if you're swapping from One to Seifu Go when we're paired with Seifu Go. I know that there's a 1% transfer tax in 1 token, which is good for a 1 token, and then there's a 1.5% buy tax in Seifu Go. So I believe when you swap from One to Seifu Go, you're gonna get the a 2.5% tax total. Now, I'll read you what Lucky says here. One will have 1% buy tax to get in. Then if they swap to Seifu Go pair, there's the 1.5% tax for Seifu Go. So that's 2.5% total. Well, actually, I mean, if they are buying one token with BNB, then obviously they'll pay the 1% tax there. So, anyways, you can do the math. It's pretty simple. One thing people were wondering is, will it impact the price of one when we are swapping from one to Seifu Go? And Lucky says it has no impact on our liquidity unless they sell into one BNB pool. So swapping from, that didn't really answer what I was saying, that swapping from one to ESCO is just going to be a swap. It's not going to be considered a sell for one. Just like swapping one to two is not considered a sell for one. And the only way that the one ESCO pairing would cause a price reduction for one is if people come from Seifu Go to one token and then exit one token through BNB. Then it would cause a, it would register as a sell on our chart. But if they're just swapping between Seifu Go and one back and forth for like the arbitrage opportunities, all it's going to do is give us volume, give us taxes in the form of the transfer tax every time. It's not going to affect our price. It's just going to give us volume. It works same as the 2-1 pair. So this is what Lucky says. He says most will sell in the ESCO BNB pair because the value will be better there. So no negative price action to us. Only reason why Seifu Go and Seifu, the Seifu Go Seifu pair is low is because no one is buying Seifu right now. So one thing that we want to make clear to everybody, because this will help one token tremendously, is when we are paired with Seifu Go, if you want to sell a large amount of one tokens, if you're like a humongous holder of one token and you want to sell like, let's say like 10,000 one tokens, this is a good idea for you. Okay. Transfer those one tokens to Seifu Go BNB and then exit out of Seifu Go BNB. They're going to have the liquidity. You're not going to get any price impact. So, because if you try to exit, sorry, eating pretzels. If you try to exit with that many tokens from the one token, from the one BNB pool, you're going to get a pretty good price impact, maybe like 10% or more. I'm not sure. But if you go through ESCO BNB, it's like going to be no price impact. You're just going to pay the 1.5% sell tax for Seifu Go. So we're going to try to educate people to do that so that there is a lot less sell pressure on one token, on the one BNB pool, and just move that sell pressure over to the ESCO BNB pool. They can handle it. They can handle it a lot better than us. So we're going to try to educate people moving forward about that. So Lucky has more to say. Let me just peruse this real quick. All right, I'll just read you my conversation with him. So he said, I'm just quoting him, buy one with BNB, 1% tax, and our low supply will rapidly increase in value. Then swap to two to accumulate more. Or when ready to sell, swap to Seifu Go BNB, which is thicker in liquidity, and sell due to it always having higher value since the supply is much lower than 1 and 2. Because Seifu Go has a lower supply than us. I mean, they have I think they'll never go above 50,000, and right now they're like at 35,000. So our benefit, one token's benefit, will be the arbitrage opportunity between 1 and 2 mainly. Seifu Go will be an arbitrage play only if we increase sales during a downswing of selling of Seifu Go, which could happen. I'm not sure I understand what he said there. And I said, and this was my question to him, I said, will it affect us if a bunch of our tokens end up in the Seifu Go one pair? And he said, nope. And he said, it's like 2-1 and 1-2 has no impact unless they exit through one BNB. In this case, ESCO would have to exit through BNB. So if they swap their one for ESCO into the ESCO BNB pair, they could exit through ESCO BNB. And like I said, it's a low tax, 1.5% tax, and they would have no price impact because ESCO has the liquidity to handle it. All right. Hey, Sharon. Tartan Madman says, will you or Lucky put an announcement out regarding selling through Esco and not one token then? Yes. I'll talk to Lucky about that. He's better about getting people's attention than I am, but I'll mention that to him. And also I'll see if they're talking to me. I haven't been looking at my Discord comments. So are you just coming in here with stories? I don't know. Clev Trev. Oh, I see. Clev Trev, you're an idiot. You made a skin. How do I block you? How do I block you? That just deleted his comment. Do 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 do. Put user in timeout. There we go. There we go. He's in timeout because he's an asshole. All right. Everybody, Jome is not Sonya. And you need the most minute amount of discernment to know that Jome is not Sonya. They have such differing personalities. The only thing that's similar is they're both women and they're both Indian. But you are a fucking idiot if you think that Jome is Sonya. Like you fucking completely lack wisdom and discernment if you think that. And I know some smart people who have thought that, and they are fucking idiots for thinking that. So Jome is awesome. We love Jome, and anybody who picks on her is going to get instantly banned. So that's all there is to it. What's up, Chimp? It's Chimp's birthday. Oh, Chimp, happy birthday, bud. Happy birthday, Chimp. All right, I got more for you guys. I got more. So Wise Choice Money says, so buy through BNB1 and switch to 2, then back to 1. Then if you want to sell, buy Esco and sell, swap to Esco when we're paired with Esco. So yes, that is exactly right, Wise Choice Money. Thanks, Dizzy Man. You didn't watch the live I did with Prado then. Yeah, thanks, Heavy Lift. Yeah, Volking, happy birthday, Chimp. Has it? I don't know. I thought I had heard that too. I don't know. I'm sure today is the day. Maybe it was like she was just telling us about it early. So Evans Vicky was asking, when you buy one with Esco, will that increase the one price? So she's saying when we're paired with Seifu Go, when you swap one for Seifu Go, will that when you buy one, when you swap Seifu Go for one, will that increase our price? This is Lucky's response. He says, yes. So yes. I think I may have said something different earlier, but Lucky is right. I'm wrong. So when people swap their Seifu Go for one, it will register as a buy for us and increase our price. He says, yes, what people will be doing, and this is why one is bullish, is the following. One has low supply, so easy to make large gains. They will buy one for the 1% tax with BNB. Now that you have one, you have two options. Okay, hold on a second. Accumulate more one by trading to 2, which will also benefit from one price going up. Or you can swap one to Esco, then Esco to BNB to sell, which will have zero impact on one LP due to Esco being better exit value pair to BNB. Like 1 to 2, Esco to 1 won't hurt the LP of 1 BNB due to people will want the better value exit, which is Esco to BNB. What this means is one price will shoot up rapidly, unlike Seifu price. Seifu price isn't moving due to it having millions of tokens left in circulation, and no one is buying it for a 16% tax when they can just swap for 1.5% tax. One will have tremendous buy pressure and very little sell pressure in the 1 BNB pool, thus making 1 and 2 extremely valuable to hold very soon. Let me see if they're talking to me right now. Let me ask Lucky this real quick. so I can give you guys an absolute, clear to definite answer. So I just asked Lucky and Yanni if he's there. Will it register as a buy when people swap ESCO for one when we're paired with ESCO? I think it will because it registers as a buy for two when we swap one for two. Um, they're saying they're saying if they have multi-hop on, yes. I don't know much about multi-hop. Okay. I don't know. That's outside of my realm of knowledge, so I'm just not gonna. I don't know, but it's going to be giving us a lot of volume and a lot of transfer taxes. I know that much, and people will probably be buying more one token with BNB because we're going to get a lot more attention. So it'll be good in a lot of ways. Damn right, wise choice money. Legends Are Us says one token will be above $50 once arbitrage with ESCO start. Hell yeah, we've got the low enough supply for it. Heavy Lift saying, what gave you the idea of one? Insane, no one else make it before. 1-2 genius. Thank you, man. I agree. That's what I keep like pointing out to people. It's like it's so simple and genius. Like you'll wonder why nobody created it before. Like especially two token. I mean, one token is genius too, but like two token. Like why didn't anybody think of that before? But one token came to me because I was making these YouTube videos about Seifu for a long time, and I was covering Seifu, and I saw all the difficulties that Seifu had. You know, the high tax, the renounced contract, which like prevented them from changing the tax. The supply was like high, and we were trying to burn the supply up. Then things were changing all the time with Seifu because the leadership was changing all the time. And so I took all those things I had learned and all the things the community wanted, and I put that into one token and kind of created it as a gift to the Seifu community, which I am part of and that I love. And they responded very well to it. And unfortunately, my business partner that I started with, who will go nameless, was a total douchebag and caused us problems. But we got past that, and now I have the most amazing team in Lucky and Yanni, and things have been flowing like a well-oiled machine ever since they joined me, and they will continue to. And 1 and 2 token are going to become the biggest tokens in the history of fucking crypto. I promise you that. Let me see. The guys are talking to me. Let me read what they're saying. So BNB to 1 will be the buy. I know that. ESCO to 1 or 1 to ESCO, no. But price will increase due to tax. So yes, multi-hop, yes, and tax, yes. I don't know anything about multi-hop, so I'm not going to even comment on that, but I know that we'll be collecting taxes with all that volume, and that tax is going to be burning the supply, thickening up the liquidity, and both of those things are good for one token. And also the more volume we get, we'll be listed on like Binance and we'll be trending higher. So all these things are going to be good for bringing attention to one token. It's going to give us more. It's just going to make us seem more legitimate in the eyes of people when they look and they're like, holy crap, it's doing 150,000 volume a day. That's amazing. And then when they look at two token and they're like, wow, two tokens doing 200,000 of volume a day. And it's going to just seem like we're the real deal. And people are going to FOMO in like crazy when they start learning more about it. The low supply, the low tax, and all that stuff. Yanni's saying the more tokens get burned, the more people will FOMO in, thus pushing the price up. Yes, exactly. He's talking about one token. Thanks, Disney, man. Let me see. Just catching up on the comments. Tartan Man saying if investors understand this concept with 1, 2, and Seifu Go with a swap and not a sell, then 1 and 2 token will skyrocket. Hence why an announcement is important. Yes. Yeah. So you mean like exiting through the ESCO BNB pair instead of exiting through the one BNB pair, or like kind of all of it? I'll tell Lucky. He's probably listening right now. Lucky, are you looking at the Tartan Man? Madman was just saying that you could probably make an announcement about that. Um, so legends are us saying if you are able to hold it above $5, yes, you will be rich. Heavy lift. You must have a lot of tokens, bud. Teddy One saying going to get $100 in one token and another $100 in two token when I get paid. Nice. Wise Choice Money saying so from one to ESCO is just a swap, right? Yes. Yes, it doesn't register as a sell. And I was wondering, this is the thing that I said earlier in the video, but I think I've been corrected now, is I thought that swapping from Seifu Go to one would be a buy for one token, but I guess it's not. I think that's so I don't know. Maybe it is because I know going from one to two technically is like a buy for two token, even though it's a swap, but it increases the price of two tokens. So I don't know. I won't comment too much on that. We'll find out, I guess, when it happens. But one thing we know is it's going to be bringing a lot of volume to one token, and yeah, one thing we're going to try to educate people about is to exit through Seifu Go BNB and not exit through one BNB. That way, we'll have a lot of buy pressure and very little sell pressure. So. And the benefit to going out through the Seifu Go BNB pair will be zero price impact because they have so much liquidity. They have like almost $1 million of liquidity, whereas we have like 30,000 liquidity right now, I think. So if you want to exit, like Tiki could exit out of Seifu Go BNB and have zero price impact, and he's got I think 75,000 tokens, one tokens. So. Once the pair exists, Yanni is correct. Yeah, the pair doesn't exist yet. Seifu Go 1 does not exist yet, but we are trying to get a date on that. Lucky has been talking to Nacho. We're trying to figure that out. We don't have a definite date yet. I was going to say definitive. We don't have a definite date yet for that, but hopefully it will be sooner than we think, which we think it's going to be 2 weeks, but it might be sooner. Wise Choice Money. Add a number 7 now, coming for that number 6 real soon. Awesome, man. Because of all these amazing dips, and I've been just buying. I've bought this dip 4 times now, and I've been arbitrage trading with 2. I am going to be a number 1 probably today. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Legends are us saying one Seifu Go will have different price as one BNB. When you swap Seifu Go to 1, will increase price in one ESCO pool. Okay. All right. That sounds good. So that's going to be very interesting to be watching that. I wonder, like, I understand the arbitrage trading between one and 2. Like, I get that. I'm wondering, I don't yet completely understand the arbitrage trading between 1 and Seifu Go. Like, like for some reason my brain isn't there yet, but once I figure it out, I'll be able to explain it really well, though, because once I learn something, I know it really well. Heavy Lift says maybe put note on website with RBX widget for swapping Seifu Go BNB. Yeah, absolutely. Index screener, yeah. He says, same, these dips are gifts. Very grateful for it. I joined one late, but the dips in my bigger position now make up for it. Excited. Check project 1 year from now. Yeah, exactly. Sky Dreams, what's up? What is the initial pair price of Seifu Go 1? I don't know. Let's see if Lucky or Yanni knows. I'm watching their comments. I'll see if they have an answer for me. Market price. There you go. Thank you, Yanni. Cool, man. That's awesome. I was just telling Lucky and Yanni this morning, because I mean, like, obviously we've been having some dips lately. Things are like kind of, volume has been down, price has been down, all this stuff like as of lately. But it's like, if you can just think slightly long term, Like being invested in one token is like the best retirement plan you can imagine. But obviously, there's going to be a lot of money to be made well before then. But I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, if I just think like a few years down the road, it's going to be crazy where we're at. About what, Lucky? So wise choice. He says I've been going between ESCO and one to get more one, and to two as a saving. Yeah, I already read that. Cool, man. Cool. Legends are us. Buy one with BNB. Okay. Swap one to ESCO. Sell ESCO for BNB. Buy again one with BNB, and so on. One will have only buys and swaps, zero sells in BNB pool. Price, it's on the moon. So, do you think the price of, because that sounds amazing, first off, do you think the price of ESCO, you're like, will it always be like a price increase? Because like, could we just do that constantly? I'm, I'm sure there'll be like times to do it and times to not do it, but um, I'm definitely gonna. All right. Um, okay. So Lucky is saying we can't really make an announcement about using the ESCO BNB pair to exit. Um, when one and ESCO are paired up, like swapping from one to ESCO and then exiting through ESCO BNB, we can't really advertise that in the main chat because people could just look at that and share it in places that we maybe don't want that information to go. So if you guys just want to get that knowledge out, I'll keep talking about it in the videos because I know Brian doesn't listen to me. So it's perfectly safe for me to say it here. Um, and yeah, just let people know about that, and also about our staking opportunities, which we're gonna ask Kevin of Prosperity Truth Coalition if we can stake for ESCO. So Disney Man saying yeah. Disney Man saying people won't listen and they'll sell one through BNB anyways. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we can try to educate as best we can. Honestly, I can mention it in chat because like I said, Brian doesn't read my comments. He doesn't listen to my videos. He probably pays a lot more attention to Lucky than to me, so I can probably mention it in chat without any problems. I'll try to educate people here and there about it. But Disney Man is saying it'll just provide dip opportunities for people. So maybe. Legends Are Us is saying until price of SafeUgo and one will be close enough and arbitrage won't be profitable. Eventually, all SafeUgo pairs will be similar in value, but always a pool will be lower and volume will keep up. Yeah, exactly. Going from pool to pool, yeah. Yep, Sharon, same here. Can't wait for ESCO and one. I don't know, Yanni. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I put 101 tokens. Brian Legend listens. I bet he doesn't. I'll bet he doesn't. He's not in the one token Discord unless he's under like a fake name or something, which would be very sneaky. I don't think he is because you can tell like who's Brian by the way they type. So you can tell who a person is by the way they type. And Brian has not been in our Discord. Nacho is in there, but Nacho doesn't. He's not that type. Nacho's a good dude. Not to say that like anybody's good or not, but you get what I'm saying. All right. I'm gonna have to end this in a minute, but Lucky's writing me something real quick. Oops. Okay. So Sharon is saying, will it be 25,001 to 25,000 ESCO like how it was with the Seifu? No. No, it'll just be $5,000 worth of Seifu Go, $5,000 worth of one. Lucky is saying this, and this will be the last thing I say before I end this, guys. And thank you so much, guys, all 28 of you. If you could hit that like button, because it'll help the algorithm. Lucky says, just doing some quick math right now, Seifu Go side would be 11 ESCO to 1 would be 22,000. So 11 ESCO to 22,001 would be, I guess, the liquidity pair of $5,000 each side. So at first it'll be 11 ESCO to 22,001 currently, of course. That 22,000 will rapidly decrease to something more like 800 or 1,001 tokens to one Seifu Go. So load up now. That would be a big increase. That would be a massive increase. That would put us at like for $5 or $6. So 800. Well, no, hold on, no. If Seifu Go is like $500, it would put us like. It would put us at like 80 cents or something. But that's if Seifu Go stays at the price it's at. But anyways, there's good things coming from this. I'm still figuring all this stuff out, but it's going to be good. Just keep in mind, it's going to be very good. There's really good things coming for one token with all the stuff that we're working on behind the scenes that I don't even know how to explain to you guys, but it's going to be good. Similar moonshot to Seifu, he said. He said, load up now, severely undervalued, similar moonshot to Seifu. So there you go. There's your daily lucky wisdom. Oh, that would be $1. Right on, man. Cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I appreciate you guys for being here. And I'll post this in the YouTube content section if you missed any of it. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, which might be tomorrow.